Hi, this is Jacqueline here with the Grow program. Thank you for growing with me on today. Look, honey, I feel like squeezing myself. That's how happy I am. I just wanna I just wanna take myself and squeeze myself. But look, listen, it's busy. It's so busy at Grow headquarters. And I was really trying to push the episode out this morning. But look, you're getting a very, very fresh episode. Just, and that's how they've been lately. Just coming right off, hot off the presses. They just been like that. And I just thank God for today. And understanding. I want you to understand something. I have days that stuff don't go right. I'm trying to get away from the creaky floor, the creaky part of the floor, bed over here. I have days where stuff don't always go right, but glory be to God, I rise from that. I grow from that. I overcome that tries to pull me down. I rise to the occasion. I rise to grow because look here, I can't go with the status quo. I can't just be in it, I'm into the thick of it, into the thick of it. No, you know, I'm here in it, but see, I'm above it. See, what I'm doing is I'm above. See, like the man on the tractor, he get out there in the field. He's sitting up there on the track. He in the thick of it, but he up on the tractor, tracking, and he's sowing seeds, plowing. See, that's what I'm doing. I'm in the thick of this spiritual warfare, but I'm down here sowing seeds here, there, and everywhere. That's what I was doing today. It's been a very, very busy day, so I'm just here to tell thee that I was into the thick of it, sowing seeds of love from God above, and I just get so excited. I just get so happy. I just want to dance. I just want to jump. I just want to shout and give God the praise for better days because we growing in God. We rising up because we got the side from God. We gonna take the rain. You heard the episode, little 2 minutes, just give you a little snip of what's going on. See, I'm in the rain, but I'm taking the rain and I'm gonna grow. See, understanding that into each life some rain must fall. So take that rain, honey, and grow. That's what you do. Take the rain and grow. Because see, sometimes I get so excited. Sometimes the sun is out when it's raining. And you got the beautiful rainbow. See, but what you do with that, keep hope alive. Keep hope alive. Hold on to that hope because God is our hope. And I just thank God for today. I thank God for the people that I met. I thank God for being in another atmosphere, working in a different place. And just all around positive people. See, because in the interview, I told him, look, I don't do drama. I ain't no part of drama. I don't do gossip, backbiting, fighting. I ain't into none of that. I just want to let you know that off the bat. That's me. I'm here like you see me, a smile on my face. And honey, she said in the interview, she said, well, when we'll let you know. We gonna let you know. But honey, when I got through, they told me so. Well, you got it. We want you. Right now, we made up our mind. We going with you. We can get this started right now. And sure enough, I'm in there. Glory be to God on the way there. See, because I'm steady growing. I'm steady rising. God is steady blessing. Take care of the small stuff. I will grant you with the great stuff. See what didn't happen though, down at the old store, the old manager, where they tried to push her out, she wound up with the the top position, the GM position. And she turned around and told him, I don't want it. I'm going back down to where I was. I'm going back down to part-time. I don't want it. Find somebody else for it. So she decided she don't want it, but things are better for her down there. Glory be to God, but that's not the place for me down there. See, I can't deal with that. I can't deal with dramas. Too many chiefs and not enough Indians. See, he left. He gone. The one that was down there before, the manager, GM, he just went and found a bunch of people and brought them in and made everybody managers except me. He missed me, didn't give me the opportunity. However, I didn't want it no way. I just want to manage me. Just let me manage me. That's all I know what to do. I just can manage me. Leave me be. I know what to do. That's what I told him. Leave me alone. I know what to do, hon. I got it growing on. See, I've been down here helping her run this store for the past 6 months. I don't need you coming in. This is my second time seeing you. I don't need you coming in here telling me what to do. So back up. Miss me, And so when he didn't want to do that, I said, well, let me go ahead and do put my numbers in, and I will step in. We stepped on. I ain't got time, honey. I ain't got time. If you got to work a job where you got to be miserable, where you got people pulling you down, picking at you, this, do that. You need to do this. Did you do that? Where that? All of that. Honey, if you got to work like that, then you need to go find you. You need to go work on your own. Go build your own company. See, if they making you that miserable, well, you feel like you got to come in and hurt some folks. See, because in the end, all you can do, my friend, is control you. You can't run nobody else's mouth. If they messing with you and they doing this and doing that, and you went through the challenge that you supposed to go through, and it ain't working, honey, they got an organization called EEOC, and it's a government agency, and they everywhere. See, I guided her there. I told her what to do. Got her on the path of what to do. How, because it's channels and different things you got to go through. You got to do it the right way. If you want the right outcome, and that's what we want. We don't want to feed into the spiritual warfare because there's enough of that out there. We don't want to fool with no more of that. We see the evil. See, look, I don't watch the breaking news. I ain't even tuned in today. Matter of fact, I ain't checked in nothing. See, I go and do research about this and that. But see, I've been busy sowing the seeds of love here and there. We had a good old time, the three of us. Me, the co-worker, and the manager. Little training clique right there. And we just having a good time, laughing and enjoying. And it was fun. It made the training so fun. It really did. And even he was thanking us. Tell how much a good time he had. So it's just. And I just thank God. That's what you do. You got to work. So go and make work happy for you. Go and make life beautiful because it is. Go in there and change it around. You got to start with you. You got to start in the middle. I'm pointing, poking this comforter. But you got to start in the middle. That's what you got to do in the heart. Through and through. Fix it up. Switch it up. Switch it up in God. Switch it all up, and get thee on the path of righteousness. Because it's going to merge up, keepers of the dream, with the path of realization of all your dreams. Seek ye first the kingdom of God, and all things shall be added unto you. All things, whatever your heart desire, what you want, God got you. See, you down here. You a legend. Ain't nobody better than you. They better in their own right. You better over here. They better over there. Tupac was better right here. Biggie was better right there. It ain't no feud. See, they see it now. It ain't no feud. Don't be like crabs in the bucket. Don't be snatching one another down. See, other people can come together. We can also. See, we just been under oppression. Evil going to and fro. Evil working through folks. See, because evil ain't nothing but the devil, but evil with a D. The devil is evil with a D. That's all it is. Evil goes through folks. Here, like it's called, say something about somebody. Here come the devil. Speak of the devil. There they are. But look, people let evil go through them. And that's what we got to stop doing. We got to stop allowing evil to go through us. Kings and queens, your majesty, you are royalty. You are a child of God. You are beautiful. You are enough. You are enough. Rise from the dust. Rise, kings and queens. Rise to reach your greatness. Greatness in God. God got you, honey. Don't you understand that? God got you through it all. Through everything. All you done been through. See, you come out stronger. See, that's what the man said. Only the strong survive. And that's exactly what happened. The strong. Don't give up. Rise up. Look up. Get up. It's time to grow. We growing in God. We rising every day to reach our greatness in God. It's the only way. It's up to us to save us, to drive the evil and hate away from us, to overcome the oppression that's all around us, the oppression that's under the sun. Ain't we had enough, huh? Ain't we tired? See, because look, the children are looking at us. We got to make some change. We got to make some difference. We got to be the light. We got to be that beacon of light. We got to be that lighthouse that's going to show them the way. We can't fall by the wayside. We can't give in to evil and hate, oppression. We got to lift one another. Where you see trouble brewing, come on now. Don't be part of the problem. Be part of the solution. Sow love in every neighborhood because love is the medicine that we need. Love is the key. You ain't to judge them. You can't judge them. Who are you to judge them? Who told you who to love? Who told you where to go or what you can and can't do? Who told you who you can and cannot love? See, that's one thing about love. We all know how to love. Love is the greatest power. Love is the greatest power. Love covers everything, even skin. The only thing about us, we just different. On the outside, we the same on the inside. Different mothers, but the same Father God. Different mothers, but the same Father God. Glory be to God. If you would smile and take the time every day to sow a few seeds of love, a little bit, for a better way, I promise you, it'll make a difference. It'll make a difference in your life in other people's life. If you would be the beacon of light, let me tell you something. What people think they getting over, they don't get over. God sees all. God is what's blessing us down here. We're spiritual beings having a physical experience, and it's what you make it. What are you going to make it? Are you going to make it happy? Or are you going to just turn around and give in to the spiritual warfare? Down at the old store, they never liked to let me work in the window greeting the customers because, they get tips. So they like to be in the window to get the tip. Tips didn't mean nothing to me because I would always give my tips away. They'll tell you. I used to give them, hand them money. Here, I just got this. Take this. I give it to the kids in there. It got to where I ain't getting nobody nothing. Not down there. This one night, see, I cleaned that store down there. I'm down there working and busy because they asked me to do a job. Okay, I'm going to do the job that you asked me to for this amount of money. I'm not down there to lollygag, be on the telephone, stand around, listen to the gossip. That ain't what I'm on. So as I was walking past, as they were standing there, they didn't feel like going outside. It was at nighttime. They didn't feel like going out there. So they asked me. People think they twist me because you call me Jackie. Miss Jackie, can you run this outside? Sure, I'm here to help. I took it outside with a great big smile on my face. And people know it ain't phony. It's real. I'm coming with genuine love, spirit love that we were born with. Always had it for the world, but never had it for me. So I walked up to the car, bringing the food and my smile. Here you go. Y'all have fun. Have a nice day. And he pulled out the $20 bill and said, here you go. Thank you for smiling. Glory be to God. Now, that ain't the first time that that's ever happened. That was the only time that I got to give a customer food that night. Because I was doing dishes or cleaning up, preparing to store the clothes like I normally do. But that one time, God blessed me to get that $20. I have sat in my car and prayed. I had $5 to put in the tank and prayed. God, this is all I got to go in the tank. Get out the car to go in the gas station. $40 bill. $40 land. Two $20 bills. $40 land on the ground. Glory be to God. That's a blessing. Now that's a blessing. Coming up on somebody, over on somebody, that's not a blessing. God sees that. Now, it's differences in blessings with nobody around. When I picked that $40 up off the ground, that's a blessing. Because had somebody turn around like they lost something, then here you go. That's yours. That's not a blessing. But I just said a prayer and got out and found that to put in my gas tank so I can get back and forth to work. Times was hard. But you know what? Take the rain and grow. Because God got you anyway. Take the rain, the side you got from God, honey, and grow. Evil's reign ain't long. If you got to move. See, because with change, with growth comes change. You got to change. You got to be able to change. Everything changes as it grows. It just changes, changes. We go through life changes. We go through life changes. But at the same time, we go through life's changes. We grow with the change. Seasons change. We grow. We rise to the occasion. We rise on the wings of love. Up and above the clouds, the only way to fly is on the wings of love. Greatness reached over oppression through wisdom all over the world. I want you to say that. I want you to rise every day to reach your greatness, your majesty. I love you. God bless you as you grow.